Okay, so following on from the last video we made about the Slammer Nightfall sword, right? Well, now the weapon's dropped, so I can actually view it in-game and have a look at it. We've got the Adept version and the normal version. However, there's a massive Achilles heel, if this sword had legs, it has an Achilles heel, okay? And I'm going to tell you what that Achilles heel is. Before I do, though, make sure that you subscribe quickly. Not slowly, but you got to be quicker than that. Anyways, talking about the sword. So before I get into that, just quickly, what I done GM, corrupted, got platinum rate, and got the Adept sword to drop right away. Then I went and done Guardian Games Nightfall. It's not 100% drop rate, but it does drop, and you don't need plat, but you may as well get plat to help people get scores. Anyways, that's where we got the normal and the Adept version. We then went to the tower and then handed in a ton of engrams and got loads of slammer rolls. This is my strategy to get a god roll or to get the rolls that I want day one. Now then, on the previous video, a lot of people said to me, you want the Adept Slammer Sword because it has mods like Adept Impact. And you know something, I took that at face value and said, you know what, they've got a point. I've messed up here. The normal version doesn't have Adept Impact. Or I've made a video about it, I've screwed up. Then I think, hang on a sec. Let's think about this. Game of chess. We only have one mod slot, and this slot is always masterwork for impact on swords. It's always impact. Look, I can prove it to you. Impact. Okay, should I go through them all? No, it's all impact. Right, so we've only got one mod slot. So I'm like, hang on a sec. So it's plus 10 impact. Well, how much damage increase is that? Why is there no numbers? It's like this game all over. There never is numbers. Anyways, if you use Adept Impact, you lose like 4% damage almost, which is sizable. It's enough to not want to put it on. So the reason why you lose damage is it's as simple as the fact that you lose boss spec. So it's a huge problem with the Adept weapons. So you're still worse off because literally I'm just going to run a boss spec. I mean, I can run Adept big ones, but I've already told you, champions take damage from boss spec. Well, they take damage from Adept big ones as well, but the major spec portion of Adept big ones doesn't account for the champ anymore like it used to. So you don't really, it's not required anymore. Just a boss spec's good enough. You don't get a damage boost of Adept big ones, right? So in short, you don't want to run Adept Impact. You lose damage for it. It's crazy. But people are getting baited by this stuff. I have a clip to show you it. Listen, look, you got to think about things. You can't always like bank on something being right in this game. You've got to test and then have a look. All right, people think, oh, Adept Impact, it's gonna work. No, Adept Impact's reducing the damage of the gun, of the sword. I don't know, like, it's just like people are gonna listen. So for day one, a normal slammer sword is good enough for you with a boss spec as long as your roll's good. Like this one's okay, eager edge, bait and switch. Look, I'm sitting nicely with this roll. All right, I haven't got the Garda one. I've got jagged edge though, so I'm sitting nicely. So in short, you don't need the Adept sword. However, they are gonna make it so that you can update the sword perks in a future update on Adept weapons, on a select few weapons. They haven't primarily went through the full detail of this system, but it is going to be something. So you still want to keep a couple of Adept slammer swords, but in the meantime, focus your attention on getting a normal drop. It's so much quicker. I got loads of engrams, loads of them. I didn't get many good rolls, but at least I got a good couple of times to roll the dice. So yeah, you're going to see the clips of me using Adept Impact, then no Adept Impact, then boss spec. Proven to you that ultimately you want to be using boss spec because you're going to lose on damage. So now Exhibit A to show you the evidence of what I'm saying to you. Adept Impact against this Lost Sector boss, 27042. Let's try it without to get a sense of what it's like with no mod, and you can then see the damage increase. So it's around about a 4% damage increase with Adept Impact. Without Adept Impact is 26040, so it's 4% less, around about 4% damage increase for that. Now I know, right, from past experience, boss spec is 7.7. Boom, 28k, much more damage than any Adept mod. There you go. What more can I say about it?